No, baby. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I came back from the last class.
Yeah.
Now, welcome to
Live
part
live with
two.
Miriam too, part 2 on a full moon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome to part two, Alan's Albareni channel
Tell me about
about the spiritual world and personal growth.
Well, I can say that tonight you got a lot of love tonight. Oh yeah.
Why?
Hansel said he sent you so
Okay.
much love and energy tonight and peacefulness, Hansel. And then Tammy's like, "Oh, I can't wait to hear about what's happening with Miriam." I said she's having like she's not like a Tammy.
Okay.
And I said, she's like at the X-Men school. She says, I said, the experiences she's having, I said, are just every day it's more and more, profound and deep. And, I said, it's a beautiful campus that's been, laid out for them. And then Gigi's like, I'm going to be the first one to have a session with her. And I said, excuse me? I said, I don't think so. I said, then Gigi's like, oh, I've been texting with Miriam and chatting and going back for her. I said, is that why Miriam can't find time to talk to me? Because you're always chatting with her? I said, now I know. So, and then there's a new girl, a friend of Gigi's. They've known each other off and on, whatever. She does water therapy, and she also does Reiki. And she told me like she had a story like you where she saw someone under concrete, and she said I wasn't sure if I should tell them this, thing that she experienced during a Reiki session. And then she said her instructor always said, no, you must always tell them what you see because you never know. And then she says she was going back and forth. And then I told the guy, I said, I had this feeling you were under concrete. And she says, oh, he and his brother were playing in a construction site, and a building collapsed on them. Right, and so he said he never realized how much he hasn't healed about that experience with his brother. I don't know that he lost his brother, but she said, I see a boy under concrete. Maybe the brother died and he was still grieving, but the fact that she was able to tap into that, was like healing for him. So Gigi's been talking to you about everybody, especially this new girl, because August said during this session, oh, and we have this girl, I think her name is Savine, something like that. She said she does this water therapy. And I said, what's water therapy? Because in the end, when we were having our chat after this portal's closed, sharing experiences.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So all that conversation happened after the sound healing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, Gigi's already done the water therapy with her, and she's telling her about you, and I guess, yeah, so you're very well felt and missed, and like, where's Gigi? They knew where you were, so they asked, I'll obviously ask about you, so that's why I told Hansel. He said he sent you lots of love. I said she probably felt it because I said she's experiencing all these new things telepathically too, so. Right. I didn't tell anyone your stories, but of course Gigi saw the pictures. I'm like, let me show you the picture where Miriam's sitting on the floor surrounded by crystals. Oh, I saw that one. I'm like, you mean you saw the picture of Miriam sitting by the crystal? I said, it's the most amazing place. Let me show you the picture. She goes, no, I already saw that picture. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, exactly. So, you're like part of the sisterhood for sure. Definitely you got your tribe here. Yeah. So how was today?
It was good. It was intense. But every day is intense. But today was like, wow. Like another level. I think another day is more intense than the one before.
Yeah, you're building on it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the correct word that you're building, yes.
Mm-hmm. And tonight was a full moon.
Yeah, yes, also right.
Did they mention that at all or no? They didn't. That doesn't matter to them?
They kind of mentioned it, but it wasn't like a big deal. Maybe because they have to stick to the program, but yeah.
So what did you experience today? So I really didn't have a chance to talk to you.
I love the morning meditation with this particular instructor. His name is Steve, and every time I see him, I feel this divine connection coming from him. I feel that he will understand my meditations. Where I don't know why I feel that way every time I see him. So I always looking forward to his meditations. I even he sings Spoofy.
What?
Spoofy, the channel for the music channel.
Spotify.
On
Spotify.
Yeah, that one. And I had his meditation, the same one that I'm doing here, so we could do it together.
Beautiful. Okay.
So today, the meditation, it was called, let me just, I forgot the name of the meditation, but was the who are, yeah, let me double check. Just give me 1 second.
Sure.
I'm looking for information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second. And now I cannot access my account.
Baby, don't worry about it. They'll just share with me later.
Yeah, no, but I do. Yeah, but I don't really want to get the name because it was such an important meditation for me. But hi.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, I found it. The meditation is the one who cares.
It's called The One Who Cares.
Yeah, but the one who cares is supposed to be your higher self.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be you, but your higher self. And then we did the guided meditation, and he was going, and he was taking all of us through the meditation. And then he placed us in a garden. And then the garden was full of trees, but only trees. And he keeps saying to see the flowers, with different colors, but I wasn't seeing flowers. I started walking, it was a lot of trees. And then I started seeing like beautiful illuminated flowers. The colors were so vibrant and bright, and there were yellow flowers, orange flowers, blue flowers, but it was different tones of the color. How do you say?
Yeah, different tones. Yeah, tones. Color tones, yeah.
Different tones of the colors, blue. And they were like very particular flowers. And then I started seeing fruit trees. I saw these huge mango trees, a mango tree, and the mangoes were big and so beautiful. And then I saw lemon trees, oranges trees, strawberries, like the avocados. And then I kept walking, and when I keep walking on the path, I saw myself like from the perspective where I was placed, like I was up, and I saw like a jungle, and the jungle, it was a lot of trees. It was like a river, but I got a little overwhelmed because I was like I will say like fly,
Mm-hmm.
because my perspective was from the sky. And then I got a little overwhelmed because the jungle was so big. I got a little overwhelmed because what I'm here on the sky, seeing this jungle that is so big, I'm not walking on the path. How it was this describing we should do. And then when I felt a little overwhelmed, I went back to the path. And then I kept walking on the path, and he said that on the floor, it was our heart. And then I saw the red heart in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kept walking toward the heart. But and then he kept repeating, that is your heart. That is your heart. And then as the closest I was getting to the heart, when I was feeling that was not my heart. The one that I was seeing was not my heart. And then when I was standing in front of the heart, it was red, it was breathing because it was alive. And then the heart, it was a beautiful shape in heart, red, and it was breathing because it was like pumping.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the heart, on the corner, I don't remember now. It was it wasn't the left or right side. I don't remember where it was. Now it was like a metal golden leaf. Yeah, I could see the leaf, and out of the leaf, it were like roots out of the leaf, and those roots were incrusted.
Mm-hmm.
How you say that?
Encrusted.
Encrusted into the heart. And then it was like a golden leaf. Yeah, I saw a little live leaf also, green live leaf. And then I was like, why this heart has that gold encrusted
Yeah.
leaf on it? And that I heard, because that was the pain that was inflicted. How you pronounce that?
The pain inflicted? Inflicted.
Because that was the pain that was inflicted by many people. But and this is the heart of Jesus. But when that pain was inflicted, before that pain was inflicted into the heart, it's like I'm sorry. I say what? And then they say, it's because that is the pain or represented the pain that many people inflicted into the heart. But the person carried this heart knew that was going to happen. And he accepted, and he was okay with that, because he knew the more pain it was inflicted into this heart, he was healing and saving people. And this is the heart of Jesus. And then, Amorcito, it's kind of, I don't know, awkward that I'm not seeing you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm here.
Okay, and then when I heard that, Steve, the instructor, said, now get the heart and put it into your heart. Yeah, I was like, okay, but this is the heart of Jesus. But then I got the heart and I put it into my heart. But when I put it into my heart, that heart covered my heart. So my heart was inside of the Jesus heart. And then I heard, that is the reason why you feel so deeply. That is the reason why your emotion and your feelings are so deeply. And it's because somehow I was connected to Jesus' heart. And then and then I put the heart back where I found it, because I was told to do that, or we were told. And then I kept walking. And then he said that now we are in front of a lake. Yeah, I saw the lake. around the lake. It was bordered, but those wild plants that they grow like wally. I don't know how to say. The long green leaf, the one that are like this, and they multiply.
The bamboo?
No, it's not bamboo. It's just like a
vine? A vine?
Huh?
Like it grows on the side of a building, the grass that grows up the side of a building, a vine?
But it's like this, and I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay, I don't know, but it's usually by the
But
water.
They put the water and they cross like vertical one, and they could even form a wall.
Okay, I think I understand. I just don't know what they're called, but okay.
Okay, so the lake was surrounded by that particular plant, if I could say that. And then next to the lake, it was a road, a path. And then Jesus came out of that plant. And he was smiling at me. I don't know if you have seen the picture of, there is this, I don't know if she's Russian or I don't know if she's from Europe, this girl that she got famous because she never took a painting class, and now her painting sell for over $1 million and she paint Jesus.
I don't know. I think I heard about it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and she said that she painted the face of Jesus. So when Jesus came, that was his face. And then he was smiling at me, and he was wearing a white, long dress. It's like I could say dress, and he was wearing like a leather. Those it's not flip-flop. The one that Americans wear when they go to walk. The one that are like do a strip.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't know
sandals.
What I'm saying.
They're not sandals?
Yeah, the sandal. The leather sandal that the American people always wear when they go to walk as a tourist and they carry the backpack.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the men, the woman also, okay. And then he was coming toward me wearing that, but the one dress that he was wearing, it has some print, like on both sides, colorful one, blue, yellow, oranges, and it's like something that was bordered with, how you say hilo in
embroidered?
In English?
Embroidered? Embroidered.
Embroidered. It was like embroidered that he has on both sides. And then when I saw him coming toward me, he was smiling at me walking, and when he was walking toward me, I saw him, he was smiling, and then she shifted to an Egyptian, and then she shifted to an indigenous, and then he kept shifting to people like women, male, and then he said to me, I know that you came for the one who cares, but there are so many who cares. But for today, you need to see a face, because that's it was just you came or you was told to come here to see a face. And when he said that, I saw next to him, and he stopped, and then next to him appeared like a monk wearing a long white dress. Those monks that wear like a linen, like it's almost covering his feet.
Yeah.
And I could not even see the shoes, nothing, because the rope,
right?
It was covering the whole body, but the rope was covering his face also. So I could not see his face. I was trying. Yeah, I remember that I was like trying to see his face, but I couldn't. And then the monk started walking toward me. And when he got closer toward me, the robe become brown. You know the monk that they wear the brown robe?
Yep.
And then the cape was covering his face. So I still not able to see the face. And then Steve keeps saying, now you see the face, because it's supposed to be your higher self, right? And then I said, I'm not going to see his face. And then he put himself in front of me, and then he lifted, because he was like this, or he or she, because like this. And when he lifted his face, it was a hole. It was faceless. It didn't have a face. And then I heard, you are not ready yet. You are not ready to see the face. Because if you see the face, you won't recognize it. But we are going to meet again. And then when that happened, I turned to my right, and the landscaping was different now. It was no lake, nothing that I was seeing before. It were on the back, far away, it was a volcano.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, thousands of indigenous. Me. All of them were like standing there. It was like the landscaping it was no vegetation where all the indigenous, it was just a volcano at the end. It were mountain, but no vegetation. Vegetation? How you say vegetation?
Vegetation, yeah. Plants and trees, vegetation.
How you call it?
Vegetation, plants and trees.
Okay, vegetation. It was no vegetation at all. And then I saw it were like thousands, but a lot of indigenous in front of me. And they were wearing the same clothes that Jesus was wearing. But it was like the difference is it wasn't a dress. It were pants and a blouse, a white long sleeve blouse shirt, and they had the same embroidery. How do you call it?
Embroidery.
Embroidery.
Yeah. Embroidery
that Jesus have, and all of them were staring and looking at me. And when that happened, I felt that I lifted a little bit out of my body. I saw myself like on the room again. I was lifted, and then my heart started hurting. I started feeling a little discomfort on my heart, but they were working on my heart. And then after they work on my heart, that discomfort that I was feeling disappeared. And then I felt so in peace, so in love, that it was so much overwhelmed. And then I came back. So the instructor guided us to come back again. And when I come back, I was so overwhelmed because of the feeling that I have inside of me were multiplied. And then I was puzzled because I didn't see the face of the higher me. And that touched me so much that I couldn't talk. Because I was saying, why I see people, why I see Jesus. I cannot see my higher self. And I was feeling overwhelmed of feeling inside, but they were positive. And now, when he asked me, Miriam, would you want to share it? I said, I cannot do it. I can't do it. And then he understood. I said to him, but then he looked at me like he was a little worried. I said, no. But it was a positive experience. He said, okay. But it's like I couldn't talk. I couldn't. And then I had to leave the room because I was shaken, by emotional shaken. I had to walk back. I was crying and crying, asking why I didn't see my higher self. And then I start questioning myself, what is the point to see all this being if I cannot see? And then I call myself, I start giving thank you to Jesus, to God, the angels for giving me the opportunity to see and be with them. And then I start feeling lifted. But I was still like digesting what happened. So we went to the next class after that. I came here, I have a breakfast, and then we went to the next class. The next class was a healing class. They call it the cranium sacre because you place your hand underneath the head and you start sending the healing. So when I got there, the instructor was talking, and I was still puzzled from what happened in the first meditation. I was trying to be present in class. And then we went into the tables. There is a girl here that I was paired with her, and we like each other supposed to work in each other. And then I said to her, go first. Like I was going to be the given. And then this instructor again started guided meditation. As soon as I placed my hand into her, I saw my lighter being, my spirit being, to get out of my body. I saw me walking out of my body, but I was illuminated. Then I was standing next to me, and then God said to me, Miriam, we are going to place you in a protected room now.
Wow.
And then when he said that to me, he said, we are going to put you in a protected room, and then we are going to take you out of the protected room when the whole process finished with Ayana. And then when God said that to me, Jesus came. When God said that to me, I saw the Archangel Raphael coming from the sky in a horse, dressing like, the medieval warriors,
Mm-hmm.
like with the metal
Body armor.
with the metal body
Shield.
armor in the horse, like very powerful, riding toward where we were. I felt that he was ready. And then when he finally arrived where we were, he put himself in front of Ayana. And then when he put himself in front of Ayana, God said, now we are bringing all the people that she needs. And then Jesus came, and he was on my right side, and 8 angels, illuminated angels came. 4 of them were placed on the left, and another 4 of them were placed on the right. And then they start working on her, giving her messages. The Virgin Mary came and delivered her messages. And she started crying, and she was, oh my God, I cannot believe it. And I'm seeing this, and at the same time that I was saying to her, she was saying that she was seeing the same thing. And then at one point when they were like working on her, Jesus said, Miriam, now we are going to talk to you. And when they said, Miriam, now we are going to talk to you, they disconnect my hand from her. They pulled my hand out of her, and then they said, and then when they put the hand out of myself, in front of me was the monk wearing the brown robe. And then the monk raised the face, and it was me. Oof. And then Jesus said, Miriam, you needed to do this with Ayana for you to realize the connection that you have with us, because you are one of us. The only difference is that you are on earth.
Baby. Miriam. Wow.
So now I did understood when that happened, that if I have seen myself in the meditation, I could have not understand or recognize why I was seeing myself. And then when they delivered that message to me, I got so much clarity for my life, for my present life when that happened. And then I placed my hand again with her, and then they start working on her and help her deliver all the messages that they were for her. And at the end of the whole session, she was like crying, and she's like, I feel that I have to pay you. Doctor started laughing. And she said, I have been going to so many healers, and you are like so powerful. You should be working on this. And she was like, I feel I need to pay you.
Hi, Miriam. I mean, I'm speechless because I can only hear the power in your voice and the experience that you went through, and knowing that it's actually happening to you. It's true. You feel it, you see it, you're living it. It's otherworldly. It's I guess, maybe clearly, baby, there's a reason you went there. But today, with the full moon and everything you've been working till to today to happen in such a short time for you, all of these amazing experiences, it's really powerful and overwhelming and amazing at the same time. So I'm sure you don't have any words for it right now, but I guess you'll find a way to feel that energy, feel the experience again, and keep thinking about it, and how profound what you just went through is really, what you're meant for. So this is a new steps in your life. It's completely new. So I don't have any words. It's amazing, but thank you, beautiful, for sharing such emotional experience. And I'm so glad that we recorded this, because